Welcome to another edition of Desert Empire Vibe. Now, if you have never seen how we run things here, give me a minute to explain. It's simple entertainment. I mean, sometimes we present political-ism, that's my word. Other times it's our actors and singers locally, and occasionally the LA vibe joins us every now and then. See what I did there? LA vibe? Yeah, you get it. All right, so my guest tonight is from Apple Valley and is what you would consider an indie folk artist. Plus, he was the only one we could grab on short notice. Yep, dragged him right out of the coffee shop mid-set. Pretty impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, starting us off with an original tune on the Desert Empire Vibe music stage. Here's Thomas Lancaster with We Were Young.
We carved our names in that old oak tree. Together forever we swore we'd be. And some called us foolish, but others knew the truth. We're young and naive, just skipping school and on the back of that old beat up truck. Got down on one knees, you began to tear up. As I formed the question, I looked in your eyes. You wanted to say yes, but you were still paralyzed. Still paralyzed. And I thought I was brave, I thought I was wise. Married young to the perfect bride. And 25 years of the greatest life. I still can't believe God made you mine. But just like an angel, He asked you to stay and left me here for the rest of my days. And I spent my nights cursing His name, blaming myself for things I can't change. Things I can't change. We were young and naive, just skipping school and carving our names with nothing to lose.
And welcome back to us here at the Vibe Desk. Thomas Lancaster.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, hey,
that's
dude,
me.
well done. Well done.
Thank you.
That was great. That was
Glad you
awesome.
liked it.
So, you've never done it this way before, right? In a studio?
No, yeah.
It's all
This is
weird, right?
All brand new stuff.
All brand new stuff. So, what do you like about the High Desert, Thomas? Because you're a local. So, what do you like about this place?
I like how it's close to everything, you know? You got the mountains,
Yeah.
the ocean, right
Ocean.
where you need it to be. Vegas. I mean, come on, Vegas.
It's good stuff. And LA.
And LA, of
Right.
course, yeah.
Speaking of which, I know that you've performed just off the handle. If you're a local here, Froggies.
Froggies.
Where
yeah,
else?
Divine Wine,
Divine Wine.
Hilltop. And then I've played Kennedy's.
Kennedy's. Is that a pub?
It's a pub, yeah, Kennedy's pub.
Okay, that's a pub. Okay.
Yeah, and then Johnny Fingers, it's a bar and grill.
Everybody knows Johnny Fingers. We've all been there.
And then
at one point or another.
that's really all the local stuff, you know. And then
But you've gone elsewhere here in Southern California.
yeah, I've played in Redlands, Hangar 24. That
Hangar,
was
yeah.
pretty fun. And then I played the Whiskey down in LA. That was an awesome experience.
That's like a world famous place, right? The whiskey,
Yeah,
the Whiskey a Go Go.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, some of the greatest rock bands you played there. You
Were,
know,
were you scared? Were you scared when you went in?
you know, I was terrified. I really was. It was I don't know. Like I think I put on this front of like, oh, I could do this, and then you know, walking in the door was kind of the hardest part, you know, because then it was like, wow, like now
Going
it's
down.
real. Like before walking in the door, it was kind of like, are they really letting me in here? Like, is this happening? Like I get it, my name's outside. That's cool, but I mean, come on.
You took pictures, selfies, right, with the marquee?
Of course, got to do that. First thing you do, and then you know, it was getting on stage. That was pretty cool too, because I don't know if you've ever been there or not.
Yes, many times.
They have the stairs down to the stage.
Yeah, yeah.
That's I don't know. That was a cool experience. I was like, oh look, we're walking downstairs. I mean, usually it's the other way around. You go upstairs, get on stage.
Now, was that a solo thing, or were you playing with a band?
That was a solo.
Solo thing?
Yeah.
Have you ever done the band thing?
You know, no, haven't done it.
Not for you. Too much drama.
It's the drama, and it's, you know, I show up, and I can count on myself to show up. You know, I mean,
And you wonder why I did pop music for so long by myself. It's easier, right?
it's
easier.
yeah, you know, I mean, with a band, there's a lot more. I think you got to get everyone else involved. You know, writing a song. I mean, when I write a song, I just write it alone, and I mean, I don't have to go ask people if they like it first. Oh, do you like this? Like, I could just like, all right, cool, I'm gonna play this today.
So, music in high school, did you ever do band, orchestra?
You know, none of that stuff. I just a lot of friends started playing guitar around my senior year, and one of my friends actually ended up writing a song, and that was like the first moment I was like, wow, I didn't know you could do that. You know.
Where did it all start for you? Like, where did you decide, hey, I think this is a fun thing. Like, I get like your senior year in high school, but was there ever like a spark of that growing up when you were younger?
You know, when I was really little, I loved like country music a lot and music videos, and my sister had this guitar, and I took it around playing it all the time, and I think the strings or something broke, and my mom just trashed it. My sister never played it, and so yeah, it was there as something I was always into, and I've always loved music. So it was never not around. It wasn't something anyone was doing around. Like family wasn't playing music. So
What kind of musical influences did you have growing up? What were you listening to?
I was listening to a lot of like older country, a lot of classical music too. Actually, I listened to a lot of classical, and it was kind of like high school was kind of that one time where, you know, I kind of broke out and just discovered YouTube really, and that just
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube, it just changed everything. You know, you can literally find anything you want. You want, you know, screamo music, that's there for you.
Every morning, driving into work, hanging out with the kids, it's all screamo for me.
Right?
Yeah.
That's family music right there.
Family music, right there. Just crank that. So you're a songwriter also. You don't just sing and play guitar, as we've seen. You write these songs. These are originals.
Yeah, yeah.
I like to ask fellow musicians this question. The songwriter process. What is Thomas Lancaster's songwriter process? How do you break this down? How do you go into creating new songs?
You know, most of it comes down to just playing guitar. You know, I'll always start on the guitar. Sometimes I'll write like a cool title down. I'm like, oh, that'd be a cool song to write. Yeah, it's just it's always varies. You know, I don't really. There's not like that one way. You know, it kind of just sometimes you just got to let something make itself. Like it sounds weird, but if you're out there and you've like written a song, like it is kind of a very, you know, you're not too sure where like you're not too sure where it came from. Like the great songs, they're just like, you know, they just happen. Like, you know, you go in and you're like, oh, I'm gonna write a song today, and then you leave and you're just like, wow, like that that wasn't the song I thought I was gonna write. I didn't think I was capable.
Do you ever like just kind of go around in public, like to the bank, and you're like, oh, and like pull out your cell phone and like text down some lyrics to look
Oh,
at later? Are
yeah,
you one of those?
Yeah, you know what? The Apple phones, you know, they got that recording on there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just the person driving around memoing, like singing like melodies and stuff. A lot of that.
Where's the weirdest place you've got an inspiration to write a song? The weirdest place.
The weirdest place. That is a very good question. You know,
I know we didn't do it in the pre-interview, so
Well,
right on the spot.
It's just strange because it's like I don't know so much about. I'm not really at weird places too often.
Okay.
But the weirdest place is probably well, I don't know. Like I feel like a lot of people have said the shower. Like
You done a shower, yeah?
Yeah, the shower thing. You know, I don't. There's like a science behind it, but I think it's just the idea of that. You know, that's something you do all the time.
Okay, so let me
you're-
ask you this. Let's
you
get
know.
personal.
Oh.
Sacred time, showering alone and stuff. So the thought comes in your head. Do you start belting out notes at that moment in time?
Yeah. It's usually just me singing to myself nonsense until I write it down. Yeah.
Until you write it down.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Sometimes it's usually a hook. I'll repeat it over and over throughout the shower, and like my family probably thinks I'm nuts most of the time.
Is Thomas singing to himself again? Yes.
And
Kind of loud.
It's like it's what happens.
Do you have a theme? Like, do you like writing love songs, breakup songs,
You know,
revenge songs?
I just like stories. You know, there's something about a good story. You know, I like the breakup songs. I like love songs, but I just there's something better when I don't know. I just would rather show someone something than tell them what to see. You know, I don't know. It's important.
Very good. Well, you're gonna sing another song here
Yeah.
right as soon as we come back from commercial break, because we're gonna take one here in about 30 seconds, as they're telling me in my earpiece here.
Earpiece.
So you did We Were Young. We'll talk about that when we come back from commercial break. When we also come back, you're going to be performing. It says here, where are you leaving to?
Yeah, where are you leaving
Where are you
to?
leaving to?
Yeah.
Okay. So please keep it locked. I'm Andrew Caravella. In the hot seat, Thomas Lancaster. Brand new season of Desert Empire Vibe. We got to pay those bills, and we will be right back. Don't go away.
You said one day you'd spread your wings and escape. Where you leaving to? Where you leaving to? You think the dust on this town is all that's holding you down? Where you leaving to? Where you leaving to? You said one day you'd spread your wings and escape. Where you leaving to?
All right. Woo! Yeah. I wish we had a live studio audience. I've been telling them forever. We're going to let Thomas get off stage here. He's going to come back here in a minute. I've been telling them forever, we need to get a live audience. They tell me we can't fit that many people in here. Something about fire code. I don't know. So, anyways, hey, man.
Hey,
That
man.
was good stuff.
Thank you. Hey, it was fun.
I mean, I sing, but I can't do
Yeah.
the guitar, and I can play like chords on a piano. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
You know, that's having this thing and doing this. Just
You know
gives it
what though?
more,
I mean,
right?
I'll give you standing up there with a microphone though. I can't do that without a guitar. You know.
You're naked.
Yeah,
right?
you're up there all alone, and it's like, what do you do with your hands? You know.
You told me off camera before we went live here on the recording that you went to a songwriting school.
Yeah, the Songwriting School of Los Angeles.
Songwriting School of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Where in LA is that?
That is in Burbank. Yeah.
Burbank, the bank. Songwriting School of LA. What is that like?
It's it's just a bunch of really supportive songwriters who all are there to, write awesome songs and improve. It's
Do you live there? Do you just visit on the weekends?
it was one of those. I was just driving down, for the classes that I was taking, so it was a little bit of a out of the way. It was,
Were you there all day? I'm assuming.
it was you sign up for a class, and it's usually like a 2 or 3 hour class sometimes.
Oh.
So you technically could be there all day, but I was always just taking night classes.
Okay. What'd you learn? What'd you learn there other than how to write awesome music?
How to write songs. I learned there's a lot more, people who are unsure of things than I thought. Like I just was completely convinced. At least in LA. I don't know. Like Hollywood makes it out to seem like everybody's just amazing, and I mean, there's obviously amazing people always, but I mean, most of those people I've found, are like the quietest, like humblest, and I don't know, the coolest.
I'm in there, minus the humble part. No, but seriously, that's very cool, man. That's awesome. How do you decide if it could be a hit song? Like, how do you decide that as a songwriter?
Yeah.
Like, I know there's management that goes behind it and getting the marketing, but how do you decide if this could be a hit?
A lot of it is, some songs just age on you. Like I have one song I wrote called "In Memory of My Memory."
I'm sorry, what?
In memory of my memory.
That's what I thought you said. In memory of my memory.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's about a love triangle, basically.
Okay.
You love someone who doesn't really love you back.
Story of my life.
But then there's somebody else who loves you completely. And
Story of my life.
Yeah, and at the end of the song, the point of the song is, just be happy. There's things out of your control, and sometimes, we're going for things that aren't actually, sometimes the best thing is to wait, for just life.
That's good. That's a good one. Okay, so the first song that you did when we started was We Were Young.
We Were Young, yeah.
What is We Were Young about? Tell us a little bit about that song.
That song was a song I actually wrote while being at the school. It was kind of the first song I wrote about, just a story. It was kind of like, I guess it was sort of picturing me, myself. I was thinking of, what kind of person would I want to end up to be? Like who would I want to become, and how would I want my love life to be? And well, you've heard the song clearly, so it's not a problem for me to say this.
Yeah.
But yeah, the wife dies, so there's sadness in it, and everyone, I think, they get really like nervous about you writing something sad. They're like, oh, people don't want to hear sad. They don't want to be sad. And it's like, for that song, I wanted it to replicate real life, and real life isn't always happy.
No.
Like there's enough happiness in the song. Like I don't even think that song's a sad song. Like people are like, that song's so sad.
And he's the songwriter,
Yeah.
right?
It's a happy, beautiful song.
Okay. Very good. Second song that you just did. Where are you
Leaving to?
leaning to? I can't even write my own.
Where are you leaving
my
to? Yeah,
chicken
yeah.
scratch. Oh, leaving.
Yeah, leaving to.
What did I say? Learning?
Leaving,
Leaning. What are you leaning to?
Yeah, where are you leaning to?
Where are you leaving to?
Where are you leaving
What is
to?
Where Are You Leaving to about?
That was a song I wrote. It was kind of like one of the first songs I wrote with the intention of it being like a country song, like a demo one day, And I was just, it was off of a title. I was picking up my friend from a New Year's party. I was driving him home. I was exhausted. He was like completely drunk. And so we just friendly banter. And at some point I ended up saying, he said he was moving. And I said, well, where are you leaving to? And he's like, oh, that'd be a cool song. And it was just something so like weird.
This goes out
random.
to my drunk friend.
Right. This goes out to my drunk friend, Eugene. You know where you are. It's like, thank you, buddy. Like, had you not been listening, that song wouldn't have happened.
So from here on out, where is Thomas Lancaster with music? Like, what's next? What can we look forward to?
I'm working on recording an EP. Hopefully,
Title?
The title of that EP is going to be called The Great Divide.
The Great Divide.
The Great
Is
Divide.
it about America?
It is not about America.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I like that.
Politicalism.
Right? It's not. No.
Okay.
It's not that. It's just a few songs that I've written over the past few years that kind of basically say where I'm going. You know, it's sort of like the lead into an album that one day will come.
Very good. Now, EP, that could be anything from 2 songs to 8 songs. So what are we looking at?
It's going to be about 5 songs.
It's going to be about 5 songs. Very good.
5 songs.
Any projected like timeline, like fall, winter, next week?
It's not going to be next week.
Okay, 2 weeks.
It's going to be, if everything goes right before the summer.
Before the summer.
Yeah.
What do you record with? Pro Tools, Logic? What do you do?
I like Logic a lot. You know, personally know how to use Logic, so that's great. And it's it's just a trustworthy machine right there.
Okay, all right. Where do you normally record at? Do you record up here in the desert, or you have your places?
You know, one of my favorite places actually is a friend of mine down in LA. He records me a lot of the time, but it's just so hard to drive down to LA. You know.
Yeah.
Got to plan it a little bit. You know, I personally can't just leave and go to LA.
Yeah. I hear you. Very cool. Okay, awesome. How do we find you? Social media, website? Where do we find you?
I'm on Facebook, Thomas Lancaster Music.
Thomas Lancaster Music, famous. Facebook.
Yeah.
That's how you spell it. See, that's why we do this now, so I don't have to put it up anymore, right?
And then also Thomas Lancaster Music. Bandcamp.com.
Oh, he does the Bandcamp. Thomas Lancaster Music. Bandcamp.com. Okay.
Yeah. That's where you're going to be able to find Carson's Lullaby, which is the newest single.
Who's Carson? Because I heard that song and I'm like, who's Carson?
that is my niece. Carson is my niece. She is not even 1 yet. She was born. My sister lives out in Wisconsin, so I don't ever really get to see them. She was born while I didn't get to see them. And so when they were coming out to visit, I was like, oh, I should get them something. But I was, broke, and someone was like, why don't you write them a song, or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
And I was like, oh, yeah, that's a thing I can do. And it was weird because, I don't know. I knew I wanted to write a kid's song. It's not like a kid's song. It's not like a silly,
No, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Go to Bandcamp.
Yeah,
download it.
Go to Bandcamp, download it. That'd be nice.
Very good. They're wrapping up the show. Hey, Thomas, I want to say thank you so much for coming in. We're going to get him back another day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Andrew Caravella for Desert Empire Vibe. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Take care.